Let's welcome anchor Vaughn Biggs. He is a community engagement and outreach coordinator at Holy Cross Health, a vice chair of the Ryan White Part A Planning Council, and a board member of TransEd and Harmony Waves. Vaughn, Holy Cross Silver Pride Connection to uplift LGBTQ plus seniors every second Friday. You will be hosting the upcoming Silver Pride on August 8th. Tell me, what's happening out?
That's right, Rex. Holy Cross Health has launched Silver Pride Connection, a monthly support group for LGBTQ plus adults aged 50 and above. Starting this year at the Holy Cross Family Health Center in Oakland Park, meetings take place every second Friday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the Mangrove Education Room with lunch provided. The upcoming meeting will be on August 8th. Rooted in Holy Cross's health mission of justice, reverence, and integrity, Silver Pride Connection will guide participants through quarterly themes such as health equity, grief and legacy, aging with dignity, and building chosen family. Through storytelling, workshops, and shared experiences, attendees will reclaim their narratives and find strength in community. Registration is required to participate in these meetings. Interested individuals can visit holy-cross.com or contact me at vaughn.biggs@holy-cross.com for more details. You know, this is a great opportunity. I know I've talked a lot about our aging community, specifically our aging community that are dealing with chronic health issues. Because once our LGBTQ, I hate to say the word seniors, because it's just like, I'm one of those, right?
You said 50 plus, and I'm already there.
Right, I know. So, no, but so many of them, they become isolated because one, they've lost maybe family, or they never had a really bio family that they connected with. And their partners or loved ones have passed on. And so when that happens and major health care happens as an issue with them, they become isolated and they stop coming out and they stop socializing. So this is a way for them and a way to engage in conversation, but not like deep, heavy conversation. We're not like, let's talk about wills and go through the detail, but just overviews of different things that we should be looking at and how to advocate for their health care.
Well, and I think, you know, I did find it interesting. It was 50 plus because I'm like, oh, I'm not, that's the blue light. That's below the blue light special. But, it's interesting to me because a lot of us, you know, kind of in that early 50s range, we don't think of aging still. We still have this kind of young at heart mentality, and anything could happen at you at any time. And especially if you're single or like you said, you know, you have kind of this chosen family that they're starting to, you know, because a lot of my friends are kind of my age and 10 years older or 10 years younger. So you do get that kind of, you know, span, and then you don't start thinking about those things. Like, I'm like, oh, I still have to think about a plan, 4 wheels and those types of things, but also finding people who have gone through, you know, some of those struggles that, you know, I may or may not have gone through, and finding, you know, support in friendship. So.
Yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love the way the South Florida LGBTQ community embraces and values the seniors in its midst. I, for one, am grateful. Thank you.
And it's a great community centerpiece. You know, it gives people, you know, an opportunity to get out and schmooze a little bit. It gives people, you know, that maybe didn't have a full calendar, you know, to get out and have something fun to do and, you know, meet people in the same age range and the same bracket and, you know, that are maybe, you know, contemplating the same, you know, questions at the same, at the same junctures in their life. You know, it's a really great, you know, it's a really great thing, and I really commend your organization for doing that. And I just want to say kudos to you and thank you for what you're doing for the community. Because if it wasn't for community organizations that were doing this type of work, you know, there would be a really big void in the community for that. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, I will RSVP for my free lunch at Queer News Tonight. Looks forward to seeing you at Holy Cross Silver Pride Connection on the second Friday of each month. That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.